Hey everyone, this is Jude, the founder and CEO of Flamingo. So I am so excited about our latest webinar. So today we are going to talk about holiday event ideas for 2024. So it is that time of the year. It is already the holiday season. I cannot believe it, and I'm sure you are the same. But time moves for everyone. So it's time to celebrate and really show your residents how awesome it is to be part of your community. So let us jump right into it and talk through holiday event ideas for 2024. If you are not familiar with Flamingo, so Flamingo is a resident retention platform. We work with over 5,000 communities across the US to provide amazing resident events. And we also have a resident retention platform that comes with a resident app to allow you to have 24-hour engagement. So I am really excited to talk through how you can kill your events this year. So let's jump right into it. So for events for this year, we have this broken down into a few different sections. So the first part is holiday parties. So the classic, bring your residents together and let them have a good time. So let's talk through some of the holiday party event ideas that we highly recommend. So the first holiday event idea is a winter wonderland soiree. So I personally love dressing up, and I'm sure your residents do as well. And it's the reason why I really like an event like this. So allows residents to dress in the holiday spirit, to actually dress up really well and kind of show off their tuxes or their dresses, and then come together to meet their neighbors. So this event really needs a couple of things. One, good music. That could be a DJ, that could be a live band. It needs amazing food and drinks. And that's really all you need. You can do some decorations, you could do a few other things, but the main thing for an event like this is to really encourage your residents to dress to the T's or to the nines. So it makes for fun pictures for your Instagram account, and I'm sure it also makes for even better pictures for your residents' Instagram and other social media. So think about doing a winter wonderland soiree. So a fun event that really lets people show off their nice outfits. The next one is a casino night in Monte Carlo. So similar to the soiree we just spoke about, but you now add the element of casino tables. So similar, you have food, drinks, alcohol, and you can then add in casino entertainment. So really like this event because it makes residents really feel like they have been flown the 10 hours to Monte Carlo or somewhere else. So, a really fun event that brings a different feeling to your holiday party. One thing you can also do with an event like this is you could have a charity auction where residents can donate specific things and then their neighbors get to bid on those items. So another way to add a fun element, and then the money raised from that silent auction can then be provided to a charity of choice. So it's a nice way for residents to feel connected and to do something good and to feel like they're going to a fancy ball. So I would recommend this event. The next one is an ugly holiday sweater party. So I have my sweater on. I don't consider this an ugly sweater because I do enjoy it and I really like it. But you can definitely do a fun ugly sweater party. So another simple event. You need some music, you need some drinks, some snacks, or maybe a full-on buffet. But the main thing is to really encourage your residents to wear their ugliest sweater. And a fun way to add a cool element to this event is to have residents vote on who has the ugliest sweater, or you could have kind of like a show where residents can do a walkway or walk like models and show off their sweaters, and people can vote. Another nice thing to do for an event like this is to involve people that did not show up. or to get some additional engagement from this event is to encourage residents to post pictures of their sweaters or from the event within your resident app. So again, it's 2024. So if you don't have a resident app, definitely encourage it because it allows you to really drive engagement 24 hours or 24/7. So that's one that I would encourage to really use to drive engagement for an event like this. The next event on the list is a Santa Showdown costume party. So this event is what it sounds like. You basically encourage residents to dress like Santa. For some residents, it might be as simple as the hat, but you'll be surprised how much a lot of residents go all out. So I really like this event because people love costumes. It's why Halloween is so popular. So doing events that allows residents to dress up a little bit is really going to take your events to another level. And outside of like the costume party atmosphere, you need DJs, you need food, drinks, and then all the things that really drive a fun party. And then another one is a New Year's Eve party. So a lot of people might say, well, my residents all have plans. They are not going to attend a New Year's Eve party. Well, you'll be mostly very wrong. So a lot of residents, we've done a few surveys, and many of them wish that their communities would do a New Year's Eve party for a couple of reasons. One, it's a really nice time for them to connect with their neighbors, have a good time without have to worry about getting an Uber or being really far from home where Uber prices and other things are really expensive. So residents really look forward to having something that is right where they live. So I would highly encourage you to do a New Year's Eve party. And then the next set of event ideas are really around holiday entertainment. So, what are some of the fun types of things that you can do to bring holiday cheer the holiday period? So, the first one on the list is a holiday themed karaoke night. So, it is what it sounds like. Set up like a karaoke machine, have a bunch of Christmas songs, and then have residents pick what they want to sing. So Mariah Carey would probably be one of the most popular ones. So highly recommend a fun little karaoke night for your residents. The next one is a holiday trivia hosted by Santa. So this event is fun. Basically, all you need is a trivia facilitator that comes dressed as Santa. And that's one of the events that you can quickly book on Flamingo, along with all the events that we talked through, are all available on Flamingo's platform. So a trivia event, very quick, very simple. And this is a cool one because you can do it throughout the holiday period. So you can do weekly trivia or maybe do it just a few times. So another cool one to think about. And then the next event is a simple Santa meet and greet. So I like this one because a lot of you all have families and they would really appreciate an event where they can bring their kids and have that family friendly fun. So a Santa meet and greet is a fun one for not just the kids, but for your residents that are kids inside. So would highly recommend this one for early in the year. Also for the kids is a kids story time where they can meet Santa and Mrs. Claus. So I really like this event because it gets kids to read and then it's something that they will just remember for a really long time. So I highly recommend a fun little one like this. Another one to do is a Christmas bingo. So, similar to the trivia, you can have Santa host a fun little bingo where it's all like Christmas themed. So, this event, also like the trivia event, it's very simple to set up, but it really drives a lot of engagement because residents can play in groups or they can play by themselves, but it gets people talking. And it's also one of those events that it's just fun to have, and you can have a lot of prizes or raffles to give out to boost engagement as well too. So highly recommend this one. The next one is Christmas carols. So this one is nice because it's a really cool way to bring in the holiday spirit really quickly. So you can hire singers or Christmas carolers to come to the community and they can perform in the lobby or they can go door to door and perform in front of residents. So I really like this one because it's a quick way to get everyone into the holiday spirit, just like that. So I recommend this one. And the next one is an outdoor movies. So I really like this one because outdoor movies are events that you can invite a lot of people. So for an event like this, you can invite not just your current residents, but you can also invite prospects to the event as well too. So if you have a big outdoor space, a rooftop, or something else, this is a perfect place for that event. And the other reason I like an event like this is because you are able to get a lot of engagement before the event by asking residents to vote for the event that, or for the movie that they want to have. So if you have a resident app, again, that makes it really simple to get some feedback quickly from residents. And the third reason why I like this event is because you can do this event on a weekly basis throughout the holidays. So you can have residents vote on their top four movies, and every week you can have a different movie shown during the holidays. So you can do everything from like a kids' Christmas movie to an adventure movie to Harry Potter to you can even do something that people might debate if it's a Christmas movie or not, like Die Hard. So you can have a little bit of fun with this. So I would recommend it. And then that brings us to the events for the foodies. So, what are some of the fun things that you all can do for the foodies within the community? So one is a quick holiday pop-up meals. So think of your regular breakfast grab and goes. You can turn that into a holiday pop-up meal. Residents can come down, quickly find a nice meal for the holidays. So this could run the range from a quick item to this could be more of a complex meal. So I recommend a fun holiday pop-up. Another one is a cooking class for holiday side dishes. So a lot of your residents are going to be attending different holiday parties, and many of them are going to make sides to attend. So, a fun way to get them set is to teach them how to make really creative sides. So, a fun cooking class like this is really one way to get the residents to one, learn a new skill, and then two, do something really fun. And everyone loves to learn a new skill. So, that's one of the reasons why I love an event like this. The next one is a gingerbread cookie decorating class. So this one, quick and easy. It's really fun for the kids. So another family-friendly event to add to your repertoire as an option for this holiday season. The same thing too with Santa Brownies. You can combine two of these types of events. So again, the families in the community are really going to appreciate a fun event like this. And then an event that you can do on I'll say a pretty regular basis throughout the holidays is just like hot cocoa and muffins. So every Saturday or Sunday during the holiday season, ask residents to stop by the lobby to grab some hot cocoa and muffins between 8 and 10 or some other time period. But I like this because it's just like such a simple event to do. Many of you might already have like coffee machines on site. So all you need to do is buy some like muffins and then just have a designated time for residents to stop by the lobby. So I just really like simple events like these because it doesn't really take a lot of work, but your residents are really going to appreciate it. And this is also how you get those like 5-star reviews quickly. Same thing for cocoa and cookies. So the same thing, just every week, have something set out for residents to nibble on and enjoy, and kind of drive that sense of community building throughout. So this one I absolutely like love. And then the last part is holiday drinks and what you can kind of do around that for the people that love to get creative and also love to imbibe a little bit during the holidays. So one of my absolute favorites is cocktail making classes. So love classes like these again because residents get to learn a skill. So why not make it a holiday cocktails? So a quick event like this, you just need a mixologist who is going to come on site with all the materials that are needed for the event. And again, events like these you can quickly book on Flamingo's event marketplace. So I absolutely love an event like this. The next one is wine tasting. So it's getting cold. I am in Chicago and it is definitely very cold. So a nice way to warm up residents is to have mulled wine tasting where they can have some warm wine and kind of reminisce on the year that they have had. So I absolutely love this event because for a lot of people, this isn't something that they would typically think about or do for themselves. So events like these really allow residents to experience something different, which is how you get that high attendance. So this is one that I would recommend as well. And then next one is just like a holiday themed wine and paint. So as always, this is always super popular. This one is like any wine and paint event, but it just happens to be holiday themed. And you can combine it with the mulled wine tasting to make an even more interesting and impactful event. So always consider how you can combine more than one event into the same day to allow for some creative mixes. So really like that one for those reasons. And the next set of things we're going to talk about is just regular recommendations and best practices for your resident events. So these are all the things that you should do on a regular basis to boost attendance and generate more ROI from events because your ownership groups are not spending thousands of dollars on events per year just for the fun of it. They actually want to see some ROI from it. So these are all the ways that you can generate more ROI from your events. So the first one is invite prospects. So I mentioned for the something like an outdoor movie event, you can invite as many people as you want, but really think about which events you have that would benefit prospects. What I like about inviting prospects to events is that one, a lot of times they might not come, but they are going to remember, like, oh my God, you guys were so nice to invite me to your event. And then two, it keeps you top of mind. And then if they are in that fence trying to decide where to move to, your community stands out really fully. So definitely recommend inviting your prospects to events. And then the second one is really focus on doing a mix of events. So when you are thinking about your event mix, it shouldn't be just like large events or small events, but type of a mix. So large events are great because they bring out a lot of residents, but the smaller events are more fun as well because it allows for more intimate connection and one-to-one communication. So really recommend having a good mix of events. The next one we recommend is always plan your events in advance. Like we see a lot of people book events on Flamingo like 7 days from when the event starts. That's fine. But to really maximize attendance, we recommend you really book your events as far out as possible. Our best performing customers are the people that have their events scheduled more than like 6 months in advance. So they have like a full calendar of events for 6 months. We have some that even have a full calendar for like 12 months. So really consider how you can book your events out as quickly and far out as possible. And then when you book events, remember to use events as a way to generate reviews. So again, your ownership groups are really looking for ROI from events. So events are something that residents really enjoy. So why not use it to generate reviews? So if you have events, add QR codes in the invite or add QR codes like on a stand on site near the event or send out like a post-event email, just reminding residents like, hey, do you mind leaving us a review? And if you're a Flamingo customer, obviously, you know you already have this built in because Flamingo automatically prompts residents to leave reviews after every event. So definitely make sure that feature is turned on if you are a Flamingo customer. So that kind of brings us to the conclusion. Thank you for joining our holiday webinar. So as always, if you are a new Flamingo customer or if you want to join the Flamingo platform, you can create an account at getflamingo.com. It's free to create an account and you can browse through hundreds of events. And if you do decide to create an account, you get $1,000 for free to try out Flamingo's platform. So you get $1,000 of event credits to book your first event on Flamingo's platform. So happy holidays and thank you for joining our webinar. Bye, everyone.